Greetings and salutations, viewers. It is I, Cybertronics, coming to you with a new Transformers review, and a semi just went by. I do know some of y'all wondering why there's a lot of background noise of vehicles passing by. I live on a highway. Live on a lake and a highway. Best of both worlds. Alright, now off from my tangent onto my new Transformer review. That's right, as per my title page, I am reviewing Voyager Class Animated Optimus Prime. Oh, he's so cool. I do like it. I do like it. I do like it. I do like it. All I need is Voyager Class Megatron and I'll be happy. Okay. Storyline behind Prime here. I'm just going to deal with the animated storyline due to the fact that if you get on the storylines of the Primes, of Optimus Prime, we'd be here for about a week. And I have to go to work. Okay. Enough of that. Storyline on Animated Prime. Animated Prime is what, if you have kept up with the show, is a Elite Guard washout. Which means he was in the Elite Guard at one time, and then something happens and he is forced out. But he still maintains his rank. And that rank being Prime. So his first name is actually, his name is Optimus. Optimus Prime. The Prime is a rank in the animated series. They're Sentinel Prime. So that tells me, is it Ultra Magnus or Magnus a rank? I don't know. He was the in the Elite Guard with Sentinel Prime and Elita 1. And Elita 1, as we all know, is now Black Arachnia. So that tells me she has a possibility of coming back as a good guy. Because she does still... You know that she has the true feelings for Prime here. Well, Prime is now the leader of the rejects that take care of space bridges. Which are Ratchet, Prowl, Bulkhead, and Bumblebee. So, you know, Prowl, that is Prowl's team. Optimus's team. Each one is a reject in their own mind, or own way. Ratchet, you find out, has been in the Great War, which meaning he fought alongside in the main battles. Nah, figure that one out. So they put him with Prime. Bumblebee, you do know that he drops out of the Elite Guard so Bulkhead wouldn't get blamed. Prowl, we're still wondering what his backstory is. We haven't heard much on his backstory. All that we know is he never finished his Cyber Ninja training. So, in Bulkhead, we now know, due to the last season of Animated, we do know that Bulkhead is the foremost expert on space bridges. Figure that one out. Okay. But then we know that Prime, they were working on a space bridge, they find the Allspark. They take the Allspark and met up with the Decepticons, which was Lugnut, Blitzwing, Black Arachnia, Starscream, and Megatron. Where Megatron is promptly blown up by Starscream. Fast forward several hundred years on Earth where they crash land. They are reawakened. They find out something's going on, and they come and they choose Earth forms. The Earth form for Prime being, as you can tell here, a fire truck. But something tells me that if you remove this cannon, that looks like you could possibly, maybe Fans Project is working on a trailer that fits there, so he could look more like Prime. Because he does look more like a futuristic semi than a fire truck. Even with that. That's my one grief, that he doesn't have it. Maybe if they made it more square and believable as a fire engine. Let's go on to the transformation of Optimus Prime here. You want to remove this back here. And this, let me set Prime down here. You remove, he has a blaster, which is actually a water blaster, but I don't use that. And this, you fold that down, you fold that out, you can fold that down. You get his axe. Now, I do not like this as an axe. When I transform him for display, this gets put aside because I do have the Battle Begins 2-pack. And this is the Prime axe that comes with it. This is more show accurate. I like that, and it does fit in his hand, so I use this. Alright, now on to transformation of this. Now this, you've actually seen him show up in the show looking like this. Which I don't understand. Why show up like this when you have that perfectly good back? To start transformation, you want to attach these, fold them down, separate the legs, pull them back. Well, actually, you got to loosen that there and those there. Pull that back. Rotate these wheels here around. These will fold down like so, and fold up. There are little tabs here. Don't know if you can see them. That will lock into, like so. So that becomes nice and secure. Fold up the feet. Now, one of the interesting features of this is if you could do it right, the rollout spin. You push a button, and those legs roll out. Because I think it shows him doing like that on the show a couple times. Here on the cab, detach these little tabs here. Fold out the arms, like so. Rotate. Get in there and pull out the hand. Now what's neat, it pegs in like that. It looks pretty cool. Do the other one like so. Fold this up and back and extend Prime's head. And he does have the visor thing, the guard. There's it up or down. There's it up. I store it more with the mouth guard up because it looks better. And here, let me show you. It is a tight fit, but it will get in. Doesn't he look more show accurate with that axe? I tell you, it looks really cool. And it's very sturdy because I'm not holding him up like I usually do with all my figures when I do them like this. Prime is actually very sturdy. He's standing in my hand here. So I like that a lot. They're very sturdy. Okay. I do like to say that I love the Optimus, Voyager class Optimus Prime. He's very cool. I do recommend you getting him. The one I don't recommend is the Leader class Prime, which is Rollout Prime, which is basically you push a button, you roll it, he transforms. It's a kid's toy. It's a big old kid's toy. You can do the same thing with an activator. So don't get that one, get this. So hopefully they'll retool the Leader class and make one a little bit better, even though his axe does look pretty cool. Alright, this is Cybertronics saying go buy this guy, but first donate to your local charities. This is Cybertronics, till all are one. Farewell.